Welcome to Worldwire. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Beneath Afghanistan's rugged and imposing terrain lies a secret of staggering value, hidden for centuries beneath layers of rock and history. This land, often known for its conflict and hardship, actually sits atop a vast, largely untapped mineral fortune that could transform not only Afghanistan but the entire region. Geological surveys conducted by both Afghan and international experts estimate the country's reserves of iron, copper, gold, lithium, and rare earth elements could be worth up to $3 trillion, a sum that rivals the GDP of some of the world's richest nations. Lithium, in particular, is drawing global attention. As a critical component in the batteries that power electric vehicles, smartphones, and renewable energy storage, Afghanistan's lithium reserves could make it a key player in the world's transition to green technology. Yet, despite this immense promise, decades of war, political instability, and a lack of modern infrastructure have kept this wealth locked away, buried beneath the surface and out of reach for generations. The dream of mineral riches has remained elusive. International companies have hesitated, wary of the risks and the uncertainty, leaving Afghanistan's resources largely untouched, until now. With the Taliban now in control and Western forces having withdrawn, the country stands at a crossroads. The focus is shifting from endless conflict to the possibility of economic opportunity, and the world is watching closely. Nations and corporations are re-evaluating Afghanistan, seeing it not just as a security concern, but as a potential economic frontier, one that could reshape global supply chains and international alliances. In this new landscape, one country stands out as the most determined to unlock Afghanistan's mineral potential. That country is China, whose appetite for resources and willingness to invest in high-risk environments is unmatched. China's interest in Afghanistan's buried treasure is not just about profit. It's about securing a strategic foothold in the heart of Asia and potentially reshaping the region's future for decades to come. The race for Afghanistan's minerals has begun, and the outcome could alter the balance of power, wealth, and influence across the globe. Afghanistan's minerals are indispensable to modern technology, forming the backbone of countless devices and systems we rely on every day. Beneath its rugged mountains and vast deserts lies a wealth of resources that the world is only beginning to fully appreciate. Lithium tops the list, vital for rechargeable batteries as the world shifts to electric vehicles and renewable energy. From smartphones to laptops, and especially in the booming electric car industry, lithium is the essential ingredient powering the global transition away from fossil fuels. As demand for clean energy soars, so does the race to secure reliable lithium supplies. Afghanistan's lithium reserves are among the last great untapped sources, making them a strategic prize for any nation seeking energy independence. These reserves could reshape the global supply chain, offering an alternative to traditional lithium producers and potentially shifting the balance of power in the energy sector. The country also holds enormous copper reserves, crucial for electrification and manufacturing. Copper is the lifeblood of modern infrastructure, used in everything from power grids and wiring to electronics and renewable energy systems. As the world electrifies, copper's importance only grows. The Mez Aynak mine alone is one of the world's largest undeveloped copper deposits, a key target for China. This site not only represents vast economic potential, but also a geopolitical opportunity for those who control it. Rare earth elements add another layer of importance, powering everything from wind turbines to smartphones. These minerals are essential for high-tech manufacturing, clean energy, and advanced defense systems, making them some of the most sought-after resources on the planet. China already dominates the rare earth market. Securing Afghan deposits would cement its global lead. With control over these critical minerals, China could further influence global supply chains and technological development. For China, Afghanistan is a one-stop shop for the minerals driving the fourth industrial revolution. The stakes are high, as these resources are key to future technologies, economic growth, and national security. The question is not if China will act, but how quickly it can unlock this treasure. As the world watches, Afghanistan's mineral riches could soon reshape the global landscape of power and technology. China is moving decisively to secure Afghanistan's minerals. In 2023, China, Pakistan, and the Taliban agreed to extend the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor into Afghanistan, linking it to Beijing's Belt and Road Initiative. This infrastructure push aims to create a direct land bridge to Afghanistan's mineral wealth, Chinese companies are already negotiating mining rights, with the Mez-Inok copper mine at the center of renewed talks. China's willingness to work with the Taliban and tolerate risk gives it a distinct advantage. While Western companies hesitate, Chinese state-backed firms move in. China is positioning itself as Afghanistan's indispensable economic partner. The groundwork for a new era of resource extraction is being laid. The path to Afghanistan's mineral riches is anything but straightforward. The country's lack of infrastructure, roads, railways, power, makes large-scale mining a monumental challenge. Security threats persist, with militant groups and local disputes threatening projects. The Taliban's international isolation and lack of technical expertise add further complications. Corruption and shifting regulations create a highly uncertain business environment. Turning mineral deposits into productive mines could take decades, even in the best conditions. In Afghanistan, the timeline is even longer. China is playing a long game, betting on patience and deep pockets. The risks are high, and the payoff is far from guaranteed. But for now, China is undeterred. For Afghanistan, Chinese investment offers a rare economic lifeline. Since the Taliban takeover, the economy has collapsed, with millions facing poverty and hunger. Integration into China's CPEC and resource development could spark recovery and self-sufficiency. Infrastructure built for mining, roads, power, transport would benefit the entire country. Closer ties with Pakistan could boost trade and regional cooperation. But over-reliance on China risks new forms of dependency and debt. The challenge is ensuring Afghanistan's mineral wealth benefits its people, not just foreign investors. The stakes for Afghanistan's future could not be higher. China isn't the only power eyeing Afghanistan's resources. The US still sees strategic value in the region, but its focus is military and geopolitical, not economic. India, wary of China's Belt and Road, views the CPEC extension as a strategic setback. The new great game is about contracts and infrastructure, not armies. China's projects face skepticism from the West, which sees them as tools for influence and debt dependency. International institutions are unlikely to support Chinese ventures. In Afghanistan, China will bear the financial and political risks alone. The old rivalries remain, but the rules have changed. Afghanistan is once again at the center of global competition. China's pursuit of Afghanistan's vast mineral wealth is a high-stakes gamble, one that could reshape the global balance of power. The stakes are enormous, not just for Beijing, but for the entire region. The risks, ranging from persistent security threats and fragile infrastructure to unpredictable political shifts, are immense. Yet, the potential rewards are simply too great for China to ignore. Afghanistan's minerals could fuel China's industries for decades, powering everything from smartphones to electric vehicles. For Beijing, securing these resources is not just a matter of profit, but a strategic necessity. These minerals are essential to China's technological and economic ambitions, forming the backbone of its future growth and innovation. Afghanistan offers China a rare chance to break free from supply chains dominated by its global rivals. By tapping into these untapped reserves, Beijing hopes to reduce its dependence on foreign sources and assert greater control over critical materials. If China succeeds, it would not only secure vital resources but also showcase its development model to the world. However, failure could seriously damage its global standing and undermine its ambitions for leadership on the world stage. China is prepared to absorb heavy costs and play the long game, investing in infrastructure and security where others hesitate. The commitment is clear. Beijing is in this for the long haul. While many see only chaos and instability in Afghanistan, Beijing sees a landscape of opportunity, one that could yield immense benefits if navigated carefully. The road ahead is slow, treacherous, and filled with obstacles, but China's resolve remains unshaken. Every step forward is a calculated move in a much larger game. Afghanistan's buried treasure is now a cornerstone of China's 21st century strategy, a resource that could define its future. For China, this is more than just a business venture. It's a gamble it cannot afford to lose, with consequences that will echo far beyond its borders.